Raw 98, Raw Deluxe. Check it out, yo. I'll be the street kid, the brother your mama freak with. Put y'all people on if y'all know how to keep a secret. When I get money, you know I like to keep it. How I get money, others are trying to peep it. Flip mode, be winners you wanna form a team with. The big money figures, the ones that plot the scheme with. Them brothers that be used to getting money frequent. The ones I would always measure my triple beams with. Until they start taking my people to the precinct. That's so back in the day, yo, that ain't nothing recent. Cause nowadays we meet women we like to speak with, eat with, lay them down and sleep with. Type of woman make a brother wanna keep it. Shorty be so exotic, she looking decent. Lot of corny others be offering whack free. I can't hold her heat no more, yo, I gotta release it. What y'all wanna do? Don't you know we always coming through? Is it my phone? Let me hear it. Say fire. Say fire.
This was a good night's game. George Bushes, Comrade the bench with 8. Here we go. Championship semifinal action from Minneapolis Community College. Trevor Duvel and Tom Chapman jumping up. Chapman tips it back to Retzlaff. Retzlaff the lob for Chapman. Comes in and out. Boy, they hit it. And Tommy could not get it down. Ridgewater will board it. That got the crowd going. Tommy just couldn't slam it home. Anderson sets it left side beyond the three-point arc. Gets it back from Stewie. Fires it across to Lucas post. Now right-hand corner to Stewie. Driving on Chapman into the lane. We've got some contact and a foul on Jason Retzlaff. Jason picked up 3 first-half fouls in yesterday's game, and he wound up in some foul trouble as that second half progressed. So now the ball will be thrown in from underneath by Ridgewater Community College. Mitch Stewie will pass it in. Stewie's a very dangerous three-point shooter. Hits 49.5% of his threes. The inbounds pass into the lane. Bank shot good by Trevor Duvel. And the lead goes to Ridgewater to start the game 2-0. Retzlaff will shoot that NBA 3 off the iron hard. Schliemann gets the rebound, puts it up at the side of the lane, no good. Higher the weak side board, he misses. And now it comes out to Schliemann near the free throw line. Kicks it out to the corner. Fernholtz on the way, no good with a 3. So the Spartans had 4 different players shooting there, and they all missed. So the Spartans are 0 for 5 to start the game. Did a good job on the offensive boards, but didn't get him to fall. Penetration, Anderson kicks it back. Duvel penetrating, misses the shot, tipped out to Fernholtz on the rebound, up the right side of the floor. Fernholtz, three-point area, passes across to Jason Retzlaff, driving, free throw line, back to Fernie, takes it baseline, pull-up jumper from 12, off the iron, good. So Fernholtz ties the game at 2. He was 4 for 4 from three-point range in the win last night in this state tournament opening round action against Anoka Ramsey, I should say yesterday afternoon when that game was played. Stewie on the drive, left side, puts it up off the heel and drops in. So Stewie has a bucket. Ridgewater leads 4-2. 18:20 to go, opening half. Retzlaff into the front court, will set it left side to Heyer. He wants the 3, and Heyer hits the front of the rim with it. Schliemann gets the offensive board, and with the left hand puts it down. Game is even at 4. Spartans doing a great job on the offensive boards. They have 4 offensive rebounds already. Post will drop the pass back. Near midcourt, they'll set it up with Matt Anderson, the point guard. Right side feed on the wing. Post to the corner. Now this is Coonan. Scott Coonan, the 6'7" freshman. Back out to Anderson. To the top, they swing it left side. Post takes it baseline against Retzlaff. Rejection by Schliemann, who also controls the defensive board. Retzlaff up the middle of the floor, lobs it in behind the defense. Heyer missed the layup. He was wide open down low, and Chris couldn't get it down. Spartans had a great chance to get their first lead of the ball game, but they failed to do it. Here's Matt Anderson passing on the wing. Coonan pushing off, trying to get open inside. Coonan has his first, and that is team foul number 1 against Ridgewater. 17:24 to go, opening half. Spartans will pass it in the backcourt. Heyer inbounds it to Retzlaff. Ridgewater, man-to-man in their half court. Chapman up high, free throw line. Nice dish into Schliemann, puts it up and off the rim. Tipped at the baseline by Heyer, recovered by Matt Anderson, takes it out on the dribble, works it to the middle, kicks it to the corner. The 3 by Lucas Post off the iron. Chapman goes high to grab that rebound on the defensive board. Here's Retzlaff up the floor. Schliemann behind the defense, layup no good, gets his own rebound. Left hand putback is good, and Schliemann is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line, looking to convert the 3-point play. Spartans' field goal percentage is not good, but their rebound work is extraordinary here in the early going. Matt Anderson with his first personal. Team foul number 2 on Ridgewater. Spartans have their first lead at 6-4. Schliemann will try to kick the lead up to 3, and it's on the way, and it's good. So Schliemann with 5 of the first 7 points for the Spartan men. They lead it by 3 with 16:55 to play first half. Matt Anderson again walking it up against Fernholtz as the Spartans go man-to-man in their half court. Right side pass to Post beyond the 3-point arc. Across the floor, Matt Anderson has it against Tommy Chapman. Tries to penetrate, takes it into the lane. Chapman got on the ball from behind, and we're going to get a foul call that is going to put Post on the line. Spartans arguing that he had nothing but ball, but the official calls it differently. So Chapman has his first personal. Team foul number 2, and here is Matt Anderson shooting 2 free throws. Spartans lead by 3. Anderson averaging 9 points, 4 assists per game, puts the free throw up and off the rim and then in. So the 5'11 sophomore point guard gets his first point of the ball game. 7-5. Spartans by a basket. Second shot on the way by Anderson and in. 1 point lead for the Spartans. It's 7-6. Retzlaff takes it from higher. Works it to the middle on the dribble. Pulls up, passes off. Fernholz has it now. He'll set it back into the hands of Jason Retzlaff. The All-American is a freshman a year ago, and certainly I would think odds-on favorite to be All-American again. Nice feed to Schliemann. Fadeaway is good. Schliemann, although he had a double team on him, hit that fadeaway after getting the pass from Tom Chapman, who had 8 assists last night. Did a great job passing the ball. Had a bunch of steals in that game last night as well. Tommy really played a good floor game. Anderson cranks the 3, misses. Duvel, though, the offensive board in the basket. 4 points for Duvel. 9-8, Spartans by 1, less than 16 to play first half. Retzlaff sets it up, goes behind the back on the dribble, near the free throw line, being pressured by Anderson, passes it off. Chapman going baseline, driving on post, trying to kick it off to higher in the lane. Chris misses another close-in shot. He has had some problems hitting his shots here in the early going of this ball game. Matt Anderson will deliver the pass to Lucas Post on the right side of the floor. Now back to Coonan up high. Fernholz right on him. Right side Post delivers down low to Duvel. Stolen by Higher, saves it. First turnover of the ball game. Ridgewater coughs it up. Here's Retzlaff penetrating side of the lane. Anderson on him. Schliemann free throw line area. Back out to Fernholz. Retzlaff takes the feed from Fernholz. Drives left hand to the free throw line. His man falls down. He shoots the fadeaway and hits it. So Jason has his first hoop, and the Spartans kick the lead back up to 3. 5 minutes gone in the opening half. 11-8. Spartans leading Ridgewater on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Far side of the floor. Stewie has it against Fernholz. Back to the top to Coonan. Coonan's guarded by Higher. Keeps the ball going. Now pulls up on the dribble. Looking for help. Higher's right in his face, and he wants a timeout. Coonan takes a timeout. It will be a 20-second timeout. JK's increased inventory space that they have in their brand new building. It has allowed them to increase their stock of equipment and accessories. They've got caps, t-shirts, and sweatshirts, youth and adult sizes. Minnesota Wild bags, duffel bags, cooler bags, equipment bags, all available now at JK Sports in their brand new location next to Pine Plaza Campers by the West Ridge Mall. Back to the action after the 22nd timeout. Warriors miss with a turnaround shot in the lane by Jared Sylvester, a 6'7" freshman who came in at that timeout. Spartans have also put Matt Davis in the ballgame. Higher comes out. Nice feed inside from Retzlaff to Schliemann, but it goes out of bounds off Jim's foot as he couldn't handle the pass. He was challenged down low by the defense. Double team pressure, and the ball bounced off his foot, and it came out of bounds. So each team now with 1 turnover. 11-8, Spartans have the 3-point advantage. Ridgewater's going to bring Brian Stang in, and we'll see Lucas Post come out. So Stang is in, Coonan, and also Mitch Stewie. And then you've got Jared Sebesta and Matt Anderson. Anderson works the ball up against Johnny Reese, who has come in for the Spartans, replacing Chris Fernholz. Here's the 3 on the way by Stewie, and he ties the game at 11. Mitch Stewie connects from 3-point range. 3rd tie here in the early going. Johnny Reese penetrating, baseline sealed off, tried to kick it up the lane, knocked away off Ridgewater. Spartans will throw it in from underneath. 29 on the shot clock. Winner of this one challenges Minneapolis on their home floor tomorrow at 4 for the Minnesota Community College Conference State Championship. Retzlaff will pass it in from underneath, looks to Davis on the wing, kicks to the corner. Reese will bring it around to the top and set it up left side to Retzlaff. He's open from 3-point range. It's good. You do not leave Jason Retzlaff that wide open. 14-11. Spartans with a 3-point advantage. Neither team has led by more than 3. At the top, pass delivered by Sebesta. Now he gets it back. 1 dribble. Sebesta looks right side. On the wing it comes. Picked up by Duvel. Now the bounce pass for Anderson. Stolen away by Reese, and Anderson gets it back. Good job by Matt Anderson. Pass tipped by Chapman, but recovered by Duvel, or by Stang rather. Stang driving, free throw line, kicks it out to Coonan. Coonan's guarded by Davis. Bounce pass right side into the hands of 6'5" freshman Brian Stang. Anderson on penetration. Back out to Stewie off the heel and in. 14-13. Stewie's got 7 of Ridgewater's 13 points. We have under 13 minutes to play in the opening half. Retzlaff downtown. Yes. The long three by Jason Retzlaff. And the Spartans are up by 4. Jason has 8 to lead the Spartans. Pair of threes and a 2-point field goal. 12:40 left. First half. Stewie, the 3-point shooter for Ridgewater. We've got a foul inside on Coonan. Was it Coonan or was it 55? No, it's 55. Sebesta. His first, team's third. Spartans have 2. Lerberg and Heyer are in. Schliemann will come out. Chapman will come out. So it's Lerberg and Heyer, Reese and Davis and Jason Retzlaff. Retzlaff will bring it up the floor. Crosses the timeline. Passes it off to Johnny Reese, right side of the floor. 12.5 minutes to play, first half. Spartans by 4. Retzlaff on penetration. Gives it back to Reese. The 18-footer on the way. Good. Johnny Reese connects, a 6'1" freshman who averages 6 points a game off the bench and has handled that point pretty well when he's been called on also to do those duties. He and Bobby Schliemann both. Anderson penetrating, dishes, baseline. Stang will hit the shot from 12 feet on the right side of the baseline. His first hoop. It's 19-15. Spartans by 4. Reese passes off to Retzlaff. Cuts to the baseline. Looks back to Matt Davis. He hands it to Jason Retzlaff. The 3 is short. Davis tips it out. Retzlaff got a piece of it. Davis recovers and hands it to Lerberg. Drives in, kicks it to the corner. Reese wanted to load it from 3-point range, but he lost the handle on it. And here comes Ridgewater. Middle of the floor, Anderson. Bounce pass baseline. Stewie, the layup. You can count it. And Chris Heyer will get a foul. And Stewie now has 9 points and can be the first player to reach double digits if he gets the free throw. On Chris Heyer, it's his first personal, and it is team foul number 3. And Stewie now at the line with his team trailing by 2. 19-17 is the score. Stewie with 9 points, looking for his 10th. The free throw in the air, and it's good. So Ridgewater has hit all 3 of their free throws here in the first half. 19-18, Spartans by 1. Free throw line, Davis to the corner, Johnny Reese. He'll let it fly. That's a 3. It's off the side of the rim. And a rebounding foul coming up against Matt Davis as he was over the back on Jared Sebesta. And Sebesta was in good rebound position there. But Matt Davis will pick up his first foul, and that is team foul number 4 against FFCC. Coonan will pass the ball into Matt Anderson. And now Ridgewater with the position where they could take the lead with a field goal. Anderson is picked up by Reese as he crosses into the front court. Works the dribble up high, passes off to Stewie, being guarded by Bobby Schliemann. Schliemann spelling Retzlaff. Pass goes left side to Matt Anderson. Reese on him to the corner to Coonan. Drops it inside. Good position. Now the ball comes loose from the hands of Sebesta, and then the Spartans lose it to Anderson. It's twice that has happened, where the Spartans have come up with a steal, and then Anderson gets it right back. 10 minutes, 45 seconds to go, first half. Anderson to Coonan, driving on Davis, shoots over Heyer off the rim. Weak side rebound, tipped up over the basket by Stang, and now here comes Schliemann. Schliemann out of the backcourt to the corner. Andy Lerberg is there. He guns it across to Reese, sets from 12, that's off the iron. Lerberg trying to rebound the weak side, but it bounces off the rim high over him, and Matt Anderson gets it. Anderson into the front court for Ridgewater. They trail by a point. Looks right side to Stewie, 3-point area. Feeds it right side of the lane. Drops it inside, left hand put up, no good. Blocked shot by Davis. Staying down low, had a chance, but Davis got a piece of it. Knocked it off the board, and the Spartans recover. Reese gives to Schliemann. Schliemann between the circles, spinning to his right. Free throw line penetration. Back out, ball tipped, and out of bounds it goes off Ridgewater. Spartans will throw it in from across the way. Ridgewater will bring Duvel back in. They're also bringing Post back in, and then we'll see Aaron Schuler, number 31, a 6'1 freshman for the first time today, and Brian Hartwig, a 6'2 freshman. Schliemann, Davis, Lurberg, and Reese come out, and the Spartans come back with their starting unit. Good hand from the Spartan faithful here. Inbound Schliemann, double team down low. Back out it goes to Retzlaff. The long three is there for Jason off the iron. And on the rebound, the Spartans keep it alive, and now it's loose, and Ridgewater will pick it up. And the Warriors slow the tempo as Aaron Schuler crosses the line. We've been on 19-18 for a couple minutes here. This is the third possession, I believe, for Ridgewater when they've been down by a point, and we've got a foul on penetration. Fernholz will pick it up. His first, team's fifth. 19-18, Spartans by 1. From across the floor, Lucas Post will put it in play. Out front, Aaron Schuler driving on the wing against Fernholz. To the free throw line area, left side to Post. Guarded by Chapman, brings it back to Aaron Schuler. Now they kick it into the lane. Schliemann anticipated. Chapman recovers. The lead pass to Retzlaff on the drive. Way up is good. Jason Retzlaff has 10. Spartans lead by 3 again, 21-18. They have led by as many as 4. Have trailed by 2 at one time. Lucas Post comes out to help out with Schuler. Now the cross-court pass picked up by Hartwig. Schuler brings it back. They kick it into the lane. Here's Duval up the lane. Nice dish and an easy lay-in for Jared Sebesta. Give Duval the credit there for reading that and delivering the pass. It was a nice job. He saw the double team coming and gave it up. Higher, the open three, in and out. Grabbed on the defensive board by Trevor Duval. It's 21-20. Spartans lead at 8.5 minutes to play, first half. Post swings it across to Aaron Schuler. Schuler three-point area. Bounce pass to Lucas Post. Right side against Retzlaff. Feeds the corner. Schliemann steps in front of the pass. Fourth turnover for Ridgewater. Chapman on the drive to the baseline. Off the glass. Doesn't drop for him. And the battle for the rebound. And it is Chapman being fouled from behind. And that foul is called against Jared Sebesta, his second. Team foul number 4. No shots here. The ball will be thrown in from underneath the basket. Retzlaff will pass it in with 8:14 to go, first half. Spartans 21, Warriors 20. Retzlaff's feed to Fernholz, left-hand corner. Drops it into Chapman. Turns, dishing, higher, loose ball. Picks it up, banks it, no good. Chris can't buy one. He's had some good shots inside, but they just haven't dropped for him. Post steps over the line. 8 minutes to play, first half. Pass across the floor. Now they feed it to the corner. Hartwig on the baseline penetration. Comes up the weak side, misses the shot. And we've got a foul as Higher had good inside position. Duval was up over his back. And that is team foul number 5 against Ridgewater. So the foul situation is even at 5 apiece. Ridgewater has shot 3 free throws. Spartans have shot 1. All free throws have been made. Higher, Retzlaff, Fernholz, Schliemann, and Chapman on the floor. Ridgewater with Scott Coonan and Lucas Post, Aaron Schuler, also Brian Hartwig, and the other big guys, Trevor Duval. Retzlaff penetrating, fade away from 14, in and out, tipped up by Schliemann and in. Jim Schliemann has 9 points. And with 7.5 minutes to go in this first half, the Spartans are up by 3 as Aaron Schuler sets it up against Fernholz. Right side feed on the wing to Hartwig, lobbing it inside. Schliemann with good defense inside, knocks it away. Retzlaff to Fernholz, left side of the floor. Back to Higher, returns it to Fernholz, out to Retzlaff. The long 3, he bluffs the shot, now drives around the defender, hits the heel hard with his 3-point opportunity. And the rebound goes to Hartwig. Post will pass it off. Matt Anderson steps over the line, works it against Fernholz, gets a screen. Now on the drive to the basket, Aaron Schuler converting. Schuler makes it a 23-22 game with 6:45 to go first half. Spartans have Jason Retzlaff handling the basketball up high against Post. Right side Fernholz. Now here's Chapman. Back out. Retzlaff penetrating. We've got a blocking foul on Ridgewater. And that foul whistled against Post will be his first, and it is team foul number 6 against Ridgewater. Higher comes out. Matt Davis comes into the lineup. Matt Anderson returns for Ridgewater, and Mitch Stewie is back in as well. Retzlaff will pass it in from underneath. Fresh 35, of course, after the foul. Here's the inbounds to Chapman, who leaps up in the crowd, grabs it, and while in the air, puts it down. Give Jason the assist, and the basket by Chapman makes it 25-22. Spartans by 3 with 6:20 to go. Back to the top of the key. Ball in the hands of Duvel. Duvel with a dribble, hands it back to Coonan, driving on Davis, free throw line area, leans in traffic off the front of the rim, and Chapman gets the board. Outlet pass to Retzlaff, on the drive, feeds Davis, way up, good. Great transition. Retzlaff to Matt Davis, and Davis lays it in, and Ridgewater wants it. With water placement on your home with their seamless gutters. You should get your free estimate done. Call Scott Norris, 218-826-6153. That's 218-826-6153. Norson, window and glass. Matt Anderson on penetration. And now we're going to have a foul on Matt Davis. And that will be Matt Davis's second personal, and it is team foul number 6. So Matt is the first Spartan to get multiple fouls this evening. There's one Warrior with multiple fouls. That's Jared Sebesta. Neither team in the bonus yet, but the next foul will put both teams in the bonus. Warriors will pass it in from underneath. Now the inbounds pass will be thrown in by Stewie. Looks out. Oh, he overthrows the pass. Anderson trying to catch up with it. Great job by Matt Anderson. Just a tremendous athletic play by Matt Anderson, the 5'11 sophomore. Threw it off Fernholz and out of bounds. He also knocked Mike Johnson, his coach, flying, but Mike bounced back and pointed his direction, saying, hey, we got the ball, didn't we? And they did. Aaron Schuler to the top of the key. We've got a little contact inside. I think it's Davis and Coonan jockeying in there, and Davis gets the foul. That's going to be his third. So the Spartans in some foul trouble here with Matt Davis picking up 3. And this will put the bonus on, so Scott Coonan goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. 27-22. Spartans by 5. It's their biggest lead of the game. The shot by Coonan is in and out, no good. Davis rebounds with the outlet to Retzlaff. 5.5 minutes to play, first half. Retzlaff behind the back on the dribble, cuts in near the free throw line, hits Schliemann, right side, takes it up and draws the foul, and will shoot 2. That foul on Trevor Duvel will be his second. Schliemann has hit the only free throw attempted by the Spartans so far tonight, and he will shoot 2 here. 27-22, Spartans by 5. The winner of this game will play Minneapolis Community College tomorrow at 4 for the championship. Schliemann misses. Minneapolis beating Central Lakes 103-86 in the other semifinal game. Davis comes out with 3 fouls. Chris Heyer will replace Matt. And here's Schliemann's second free throw. Schliemann has 9 points. He's trying to join Jason Retzlaff in double figures, and he does. Each player with 10 now for the Spartans, who have a 6-point advantage. Here comes Matt Anderson on the dribble into the front court against Chris Fernholz. Anderson on the wing, delivering the pass to Stewie. Guarded by Chapman. To the top of the key to Duvel. Right side feed Anderson, driving, free throw line area. Dishes back out to Stewie. Goes by Chapman, leans in, shoots in and out. Board off the hands of Retzlaff. Bounces into Schuler's hands. He is fouled by Schliemann, and Aaron Schuler will shoot 2. Pretty smart play by Aaron Schuler. Schliemann gets his first foul. The bonus is on, but that was a shooting foul anyway. The bonus is on both ways. Johnny Reese is coming in. We've got a good crowd here tonight. Had a tremendous crowd in that first game, and it's about as full as it was even when Minneapolis was playing. A few open seats across the way that weren't there perhaps, but just a tremendous crowd for tonight's championship semifinals. You like to see that because it hasn't always been the case when the state tournament has been held in the Twin Cities. Aaron Schuler hits the free throw. So it's 28-23. 5 minutes, 1 second to play. Second one up, that's good. 28-24. Schuler with 4 points. Schuler had a nice night handling the basketball last night. Picked up a half dozen assists in that game. He's the guy that subs for Matt Anderson when he goes out at the point, but now he's playing the off guard with Anderson out there. Schliemann to Retzlaff. 4-point Spartan lead, 4:45 remaining, first half. Retzlaff working the dribble, drives into the lane, shoots from 15. That's off the iron and boarded by Coonan. Coonan almost stepped out of bounds with it. He fires it up the left side of the floor. Schuler has it, working on the wing, gives it to the point now to Matt Anderson. 4.5 to go. Down low, pass to Duvel, knocked away by Heyer, and it goes off Duvel. Great play by Heyer. Ridgewater with 6 turnovers. He's kind of animated, you know. When he makes a play like that, he's right there with the official, encouraging him to make the call. And he celebrates when he does. Fun player to watch. He's, what do they say? You wear your emotions on your sleeve. That's Heyer. Schliemann into the lane off the feed. Blocked shot by Duvel, but Schliemann comes back with it, then dishes to Heyer inside. He misses the shot. Chris has had 5 or 6 opportunities in the lane. Coach Retzlaff wanted a foul on that one, but there was no call. Here come the Warriors under 4 minutes to play, first half. Spartans by 4. Schuler penetrating on Retzlaff. Back out to Stewie. Cuts up the lane, dishing down low. Bank shot good by Duvel. He's got a half dozen. The Spartan lead has been trimmed to 2. 4 straight points for Ridgewater as Retzlaff sets it up. Schliemann, top of the key. Left side to Chapman. Chapman lobs it inside. Wanted to go to Heyer. It was knocked away by Coonan out of bounds. Spartans will throw it in from underneath. 3:33 on the clock. Chapman will put it in play. Spartans up by a basket. Out to Retzlaff, top of the key. Hits Johnny Reese on the wing. Reese, the 18-footer, he's fouled, and he'll shoot 2. That foul on Aaron Schuler is his first. Each team with 8 fouls now in this first half. Reese on the line. Johnny with 2 points, 6'1" freshman guard. Here's the shot by Reese. Good. Spartans snap that run at 4 now for Ridgewater. Reese has his 3rd point, and the Spartans are up by 3. Second free throw coming. Johnny's from Minneapolis. Minneapolis Lutheran is where he played. He misses the shot. And the rebound goes to Ridgewater as Duvel pulled it down. Spartans by 3, 3:20 on the clock, first half. Left side to the baseline. Anderson, back out it comes to Coonan. 3-point area, Heyer's out on him. Now Anderson comes out, he gives him the ball. Passes it to Schuler on the wing, left side of the floor. Comes back to the top to Duvel. Right side to Matt Anderson, guarded by Chapman. Ball comes loose. Anderson recovers, dishes to Coonan up against Schliemann. And it's tipped up and in. That was Duvel who got the basket, I guess, over the back of Heyer. I think it actually went off Heyer. That's 8 points for Duvel. 29-28. Retzlaff stops the dribble, gives to Reese. 2:45 to go, first half. Retzlaff has it again. Jason driving near the free throw line. Looks to Johnny Reese, right side of the floor. Reese cutting to the baseline in traffic. Shot blocked by Duvel and a foul called, and I believe it's going to be on Schuler, not on Duvel. He had a clean block, I believe. But Aaron Schuler, I think, will be guilty of the foul. Well, no, it is Duvel. They're giving it to Duvel. So he's got his 3rd, and Johnny Reese is on the line again. Spartans have hit 3 out of 5 from the free throw line. Ridgewater is hit all 5 out of 6 from the line. 2:34 on the clock, first half. Spartans by a point. That game between Minneapolis and Central Lakes was a 1-point Minneapolis lead at halftime, but then Minneapolis went on an 18-3 run after the game was tied at 48 and really took charge and wound up winning that game pretty handily, 103-86. Schliemann and Chapman come out. Davis and Lerberg return to the lineup for the Spartans. 30-28. Reese will shoot. Here's the free throw by Johnny Reese, and it's good. 31-28. Spartans lead it by 3 as Ridgewater brings it up the floor. Matt Anderson, the point guard, takes it into the front court against Johnny Reese. Anderson working the dribble, cuts to the free throw line, drives in, dishes to the corner. Coonan, 3-point area against Heyer. Now he passes to the top to Mitch Stewie. Free throw line, penetrating, shot, good by Stewie in traffic. Stewie's had an excellent first half. He's got 12. Here's Lerberg to the baseline, near side against Coonan. Leans in, overshoots the basket. He forced that one because of Coonan's defense. Now in transition, Coonan takes the pass, challenged by Retzlaff, and walks with the basketball. And that's 7 Ridgewater turnovers. Spartans have done a great job. They have only 3 turnovers in this first half. Matt Davis will pass it in front of the Spartan bench. He gives to Jason Retzlaff, who is guarded by Matt Anderson. Retzlaff, right side of the floor. Working the dribble, 3-point area, passing it off to Lerberg. Now returns it to Jason. Anderson's on him, free throw line penetration. Lurberg from the corner for 3. That's off the iron. And the weak side rebound chased down by Anderson with 1:40 on the clock, first half. Anderson's pass tipped by Reese. Recovered by Retzlaff. Ahead to Reese on the break. The layup is good. Johnny had a little trouble handling it, but he winds up converting at the other end. He's got 7 points, and it's 33-30. Spartans by 3 with 1:25 to play in this first half. Aaron Schuler, far side against Matt Davis. Davis right on him. Schuler driving, kicking down low. Coonan, baseline, good. He backed up on the shot. Coach Retzlaff wanted to travel. That's the only points of the half so far for Coonan, who averages 21 a game. 1 minute to play, first half. Spartans lead it by 1. Johnny Reese delivers a pass to Matt Davis. Swings it left side to Lurberg. Back out to Jason Retzlaff. Jason driving, free throw line. Now he goes up for the shot, draws the foul, and Jason will shoot 2 shots. That's the 10th foul against Ridgewater, and that foul on Matt Anderson is his 2nd of the night. Blake Elhard, a 6'1" freshman guard, will come in, and the only player now who has not seen action is Travis Carroll for Ridgewater. Here's Retzlaff on the line. Jason has 10 points, and he will shoot 2, and the free throw is good. Jason's number 2 in the state in free throw percentage. Excellent shooter. Spartans lead it by a basket, 34-32. Retzlaff hitting 84.3% of his shots. Second free throw is in the air, and that is good. 12 points now for Jason. Spartans have 7 out of 9 from the line. 35-32, Spartans lead by 3. Ridgewater with Coonan throwing the ball into Matt Anderson. Anderson will walk it up the floor. He'll be picked up by Fernholtz as he crosses into the front court. Anderson looking, now backs up with it. Bounce pass up high to Stewie, who's guarded by Lurberg. To the corner it goes to Coonan. Spartans by 3, 35 seconds left in the half. Top of the key, ball in the hands of Blake Elhard, guarded by Bobby Schliemann. Gives to Matt Anderson, drives in on the wing, to the baseline. Shot blocked by Schliemann. Oh, we've got a foul on Schliemann. Bobby thought he had the ball, and with 25 seconds to go in the half, Schliemann picks up his first. And we will see free throws taken now by Matt Anderson. Matt is 2 for 2 from the line. Retzlaff and Chapman back in. Schliemann and Lurberg come out. 35-32. Spartans by 3. Here's Anderson on the line. Oops, we've got Coonan trying to cut higher off, moving into the lane on that free throw. What are they going to do? Yep, Spartan basketball. Coonan was stepping in, trying to block higher off on the low block. I don't know why he was doing that. That was the first of 2 shots. So no shots allowed. They wipe it off, and Chapman has the ball for the Spartans. Higher swings it left side to Retzlaff. Retzlaff into the lane, dishing to Schliemann. Basket on the baseline, penetration, and a foul whistled against Brian Stang, who has his first of the game. 12th point for Schliemann, who will go to the line to try to convert the 3-point play. And now Bobby Schliemann's coming back in. Jim Schliemann going for the 3-point play. Now Johnny Reese will come in. Fernholtz and Retzlaff will come out. Spartans lead by 5. If they convert this free throw, it will give them, again, their biggest lead of the night. They have led by as many as 6. Schliemann will try to make it 6 again. Free throw on the way. That is in and out. Rebounded by Coonan. Puts it in Anderson's hands. 5 seconds to go. Anderson on Reese. He'll launch the 3. That's off the heel. Up high on the rebound. Coonan grabs it at the buzzer. First half ends with the Spartans leading by 5. It's 37-32. FCC in the lead on the Ottertail Telcom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. And our first half wrap for Integrity Computer Systems from the point from Jason Retzlaff, who has 12 points, and then Gus Falls. Swing and Nathan's, Russell and Hankerage, your questions, too, from the public for our Firm Answer program. A Firm Answer every Wednesday on 1250 a.m. and KJ Country 96.5 FM, brought to you by the law firm of Swing and Nathan's, Russell and Hagstrom, wishing the Spartans the best here in the postseason. And we are underway with the second half of tonight's ball game. Spartans are up by 5, 37-32. They have their original starters on the floor. One statistic that should change here. Chris Heyer doesn't have a point. Heyer comes up with a steal. Heyer on the drive to the hole. There's his first basket. Chris Heyer had some good chances inside, but he just didn't get the bounce in the first half. 7-point Spartan lead as the Spartans cash in off the turnover by Ridgewater. And there's Retzlaff with a steal. Retzlaff driving, the layup, good! And the continuation call, and Lucas Post will get the personal. Jason Retzlaff with 14, and the Spartans can now kick that lead up to double digits for the first time tonight if Retzlaff hits the free throw, and that's an 85% sure thing. He's hit both of his free throws tonight. For the three-point play, it's off the rim, no good. Coonan gets the defensive board. The Spartans lead by 9, 41-32 on the Ottertail Telcom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Setting it up, Anderson, left side to Stewie, guarded by Chapman. Stewie looks to the top. They're fronting Coonan inside with Heyer. Coonan does not. He's got one basket tonight. From the right side, leaning in, Stewie gets 2. He's got 14. 41-34, Spartans by 7. Here's Retzlaff against Anderson. Left side to Chapman on the far side of the floor. Back to the top, Fernholz gives to Retzlaff. Up the lane, stolen by Coonan. Just the fourth turnover for the Spartans this evening. Matt Anderson, top of the key. 18 and a half minutes to play in the ball game. Spartans up by 7. Left side to Stewie. The 3 on the way. It's good. Mitch Stewie has all 5 second half points, and now the lead has gone from 9 down to 4. Retzlaff penetrating, dishing. Chapman, pull-up jumper, short, rebound, Schliemann, no good. Gets another board, and this time is successful on the putback. So another couple of offensive boards for Schliemann, who has 14 points. And the Spartans lead 43-37 with under 18 minutes to play in the ball game. The winner of this one plays Minneapolis tomorrow at 4 for the championship here at Minneapolis Community College. Marauders won their game 103-86 over Central Lakes earlier tonight. Post for the 3, that's off. The rebound goes over the head of Coonan, out of bounds. Spartans get it. Aaron Schuler checks in. Lucas Post will come out. 17:40 to play in the ball game. Spartans up by 6. They have led by as many as 9. Retzlaff takes the inbounds and will bring it up against Matt Anderson. Gets a screen from Heyer, who tried to fake the foul there. Here's Fernholz off the pass. Fernholz hits the 3. He only took 1 3-point attempt in that first half. He missed it after hitting his first 4 of the tournament. So he's 5 for 6 now from 3-point range in the 2 games the Spartans have played here. 46-37, Spartans by 9. Anderson sets it around the arc. 17 minutes to play. Top of the key, Coonan looks left side. Now the penetration, Stewie off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Schliemann. Schliemann's outlet pass to Retzlaff. Up the left side, Tommy Chapman, 3-point area. Looks to Heyer beyond the arc. He'll shoot that 3. It's off the heel and boarded by Willmar. Ridgewater Stewie passing it out to Anderson. Off the penetration, free throw line pull-up, short. Off Fernholz to the baseline. Nobody can catch up with it. The ball belongs to Ridgewater with 16:39 remaining in the ball game, and the Spartans ahead by 9. Got a timeout taken by Ridgewater. Quality work. They do a great job. 218-826-6153 is the number. Inbounds pass for Ridgewater, and Coonan hits it in the lane. He's got a pair of field goals now. 46-39. There's a lot of fans here from Fergus Falls cheering on the Spartans. ton of them have made the trip. There were a lot of them here yesterday, but even more tonight. There's Coonan stealing the pass inside, and that's the 5th Spartan turnover. Ridgewater down by 7 with the basketball. But there's one fan who isn't here who I'm sure would be if he could be, and that's Alan Hallgrud. Alan's in the hospital with pneumonia, and I just heard that tonight, and I'm sorry to hear that. Want to wish Alan a speedy recovery, and I know he's listening to the Spartans for sure. There's a 3 out of the corner for Ridgewater's Aaron Schuler. His first 3-point field goal. Now the lead's back down to 4. Spartans have led by as many as 9 on 2 occasions here in the second half. And Ridgewater on both occasions has cut the lead back to 4. Retzlaff passing inside, higher, in traffic, is fouled, and Chris will go to the line. Ball wouldn't drop for him, but he'll shoot 2 free throws. And that foul is called against Brian Stang, and that is his 2nd personal. So Chris Heyer on the line for 2. He has only 2 points. He missed his 6 field goal attempts in the first half. Trevor Duvel is coming in. And Matt Davis for the Spartans. A free throw by Heyer is good. Chris has 3. He's been averaging 12 points, 6 rebounds a game. Davis is going to come in for him, so he will not come in yet, although Duvel does come in, replacing Brian Stang inside. 47-42. Spartans by 5. Heyer misses the 2nd free throw opportunity, and it's chased down by Aaron Schuler. Matt Anderson steps into the front court, will work the dribble against Chris Fernholz. Left side pass comes to Schuler. They're posting a player up high at the free throw line, Duvel. Schuler hemmed in at the baseline. His pass to the corner almost picked off. Anderson launches it over Retzlaff, and he hits it. Matt Anderson has 4 points. 47-44, Spartans by 3. Heyer, top of the key. Bounce pass down low. Schliemann puts it up, but we've got a foul before the shot. Spartans will throw it in from underneath. He made the basket, but it doesn't count. And that foul on Coonan is his 2nd. Matt Davis is in. Heyer will come out. 15 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the ball game. Spartans lead it 47-44 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. And Fernholz buries it from the corner. That's a 2. At his foot on the line. It's a 2-pointer. 7 points for Fernholz. Spartans on top by 6, 50-44. Steal by Schliemann up high. Schliemann on the drive, and the layup is good off the steal. Schliemann's got 4. They must have did they give him a 3? They must have given Fernholz a 3. It's 52-44. Free throw line area. Post with the shot off the rim. Rebound, Coonan puts it up, draws a foul from Davis, and Matt has his 4th foul. So Davis with 4. Coonan going to the line to shoot 2. He has 4 points. 52-44 on the board. Spartans lead it by 8. They have led by as many as 9. Here's Coonan's free throw off the rim, no good. Second free throw going off from Coonan, and it is good. So Coonan has 5 points. 52-45, 14-20 left in the ball game. Here's Chapman, right side, feeding Retzlaff, breaking up the lane. Takes it out on the dribble. Retzlaff keeping it going, dishing inside, knocked away by Coonan. Spartans will throw it in from underneath. Higher in, Davis will come out. Matt with 4 fouls, and that certainly hurts his playing time here. Retz would like him to get a few more minutes, but he's been in foul trouble. Chapman will pass the ball in. It comes out to Retzlaff at the top of the key. Kicks it into Schliemann in the lane. Turnaround good by Schliemann. 18 points for Jim Schliemann. Spartans up by 9 again. It's 54-45. Beyond the 3-point arc, Post delivers it left side to Coonan. Into the lane. He'll put it up over Schliemann. In and out. Gets his own rebound. The putback is good. So Coonan's come alive a bit. He's got 5 of his 7 points here in the second half. And the Spartans again up by 7. 54-47, 13:40 to go. Spartans at 23-0, Warriors at 15-7. The Spartans have beaten this team twice this year. Fernholz to the baseline, double teamed, had it knocked away, and a foul on Lucas Post. Fourth foul of the second half against Ridgewater. Third personal on Post. He and Trevor Duvel, the 6'6 freshman Post, have 3 fouls apiece. Johnny Reese checks in for the Spartans. Mitch Stewie is back in the lineup for Ridgewater. Fernholz and Post come out. Winner of this one plays Minneapolis Community College at 4 o'clock tomorrow for the State Community College Men's Basketball Championship. Retzlaff looking, lobs it out front to Tom Chapman. Chapman on the wing, kicks it down low. Schliemann in traffic, puts it up, and it is good. That one was actually tipped by Duvel, and Coach Retzlaff wants a 20 over by Pine Plaza Campers. Close to the 35% off starter jacket, starting at $39.99. JK Sports, where they do custom screen printing and custom embroidery too. On penetration, Schuler spinning into the lane. Bounce pass out to Coonan at the baseline. Bounce pass comes to the three-point area now. This is Matt Anderson. 13 minutes remaining. Stripped of the ball by Retzlaff, picked up by Reese. Scramble, the ball picked up by Schliemann. Ridgewater has 13 turnovers. Here's Retzlaff going baseline, shooting the fadeaway. Doesn't get the roll, but he does draw the foul. Matt Anderson picking up the personal, and Retzlaff will shoot 2. And now Matt Anderson joins Trevor Duvel and Lucas Post with 3 fouls apiece. Ridgewater has 5 team fouls in the second half. The Spartans have 1. Retzlaff on the line with 14, having hit 2 out of 3 from the free throw line. The Spartans looking for a double-digit lead, and they have it for the first time tonight. That's 15 for Retzlaff. Jim Schliemann leads with 20. Fernholz has 8, Reese with 7. The free throw good. Spartans lead by 11. 58-47 over Ridgewater. Here come the Warriors against Johnny Reese. Matt Anderson works it right side. Matt Anderson over to Schuler, now down low off the hands of Duvel, and it's turnover number 14 for the Warriors. And Mike Johnson wants a timeout. We're back at Minneapolis Community College. 58-47 is the score on the board. The Spartans lead it by 11. This is their biggest lead of the night, and they have the basketball. I believe each team now has used 120 and 1 full timeout, so they each have 120 and 3 full timeouts left. Retzlaff turns and hits the baseline jumper. Jason with 18, Schliemann with 20, and the Spartans are up by 13 points. Well, Minneapolis and Brainerd Central Lakes were tied at 48, but then Central Lakes scored 11 straight and went on an 18-3 run. Johnny Reese with some great defense out front. Knocked the ball away from Mitch Stewie, and it went out of bounds, then off Stewie. 15 Ridgewater turnovers. Spartans have only 5. They have taken great care of the basketball, and Reese will pass it in to Andy Lerberg, and then he gives it back to Johnny Reese. Reese near midcourt, passing it to Jason Retzlaff. The long 3 by Retzlaff, off the iron, weak side rebound. Pulled down by Trevor Duvel. Duvel passes it ahead. The 3 on the way by Coonan. That short tipped out. Here comes Heyer. Heyer on the break in transition. Stops now and will set it up to Jason Retzlaff. Retzlaff passes to Andy Lerberg. Here's Heyer. Johnny Reese back to the point to Jason Retzlaff. The long 3. Jason Retzlaff drills the 3. 21 points for Retz. And now the Spartans are up by 16. It's 63-47 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Aaron Schuler, bounce pass on the wing. Stewie drops it inside, turning to the basket. The shot won't fall. Coonan can't handle the rebound. It's saved though, and nicely done by Trevor Duvel. Ridgewater. 16 turnovers for the Warriors. 11:05 to play. The Spartans did not shoot the ball well in the first half. They have shot the ball a lot better here in the second half. And they still are taking great care of the basketball and forcing some Ridgewater turnovers. 7-2 in the turnover count here in the second half. Lerberg on the wing looks back to C.J. Rutherford, who's into the ball game for the first time. Retzlaff, 15-footer down. 23 for Retzlaff. 10:45 to go in the ball game. Spartans by 18, taking control. Now into the front court, Aaron Schuler. Schuler against Retzlaff. Passes up high to Trevor Duvel, guarded by C.J. Rutherford. Duvel pass left side off Coonan's hands, but he does gather it in. 15 on the shot clock. Coonan looks up high to Stewie. Lob pass down low baseline. And the shot off the penetration is good. Nice job penetrating that baseline by Brian Stang, who has his second field goal. He has 4 points in the game. Retzlaff, top of the key, gets a screen from Rutherford, then passes it off to C.J. out of bounds. 6 Spartan turnovers. They had 3 in the first half, have had only 3 in the first half of this second half. We have 10:06 to play. Spartans looking good here. They're up by 16, 65-49. Jason Retzlaff will come out. Bobby Schliemann is in. Schliemann, Reese, Lerberg, Rutherford, and Heyer. And this could be a fivesome you see on the floor a lot next year. All the freshmen on the drive to the hole. Schuler misses. We've got a foul called. And that foul was on Bob Schliemann, his second. And here comes Jim Schliemann back in the lineup. So Jim will check in. And C.J. Rutherford will come out. 9 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in the ball game. Spartans up by 16. And the inbounds pass comes over the head of Aaron Schuler, who chases it down in the backcourt. Coach Retzlaff thought that he touched it in the front court, but there's no call there. Schuler right side to the corner. Baseline penetration by Coonan, up off the glass and good. Coonan's got 9. 65-51, Spartans by 14. Schliemann working at top of the key. Passes up alongside the lane to Heyer. Heyer against Coonan, and Coonan fouls him. Coonan picks up his third personal. Heyer's going to the line to shoot 2. Chris has 3 points. He has hit 1 out of 2 on the free throw line. And he will be there again. 9.5 to play. Spartans by 14. Their biggest lead has been 18. Free throw is up and good. Heyer with 4. Substitution coming for Ridgewater. Lucas Post is in. And out of the ball game comes Trevor Duvel. Heyer at the free throw line. His free throw is up and off the heel, and then it drops. So Heyer's got 5. Retzlaff and Fernholz are back in. Schliemann and Reese will come out. 67-51, Spartans by 16 with 9.5 to play. And Ridgewater will throw the ball in. Coonan passing it in to Aaron Schuler. Schuler working against Fernholz, left side on the dribble. Heyer trying to stay in front of Coonan down low. Pass across the floor. Jim Schliemann steals. Breaking with Jason Retzlaff, and the layup is good. It was a block. Schliemann wound up in a heap on the floor. He converts the shot, and he draws the foul by Lucas Post. The Spartans now have an 18-point lead once again. Post picks up his 4th foul, and Schliemann has a chance at a 3-point play. 22 points for Schliemann, 12 in the first half, 10 in the second half. Going for his 11th here. C.J. Rutherford is in. Matt Anderson comes in for Post, and Rutherford replaces Heyer in the lineup. Ridgewater will bring Jared Sebesta back in. Coonan will come out. Coonan's come alive offensively with 7 of his 9 points in this second half. 9 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. 18-point Spartan lead. Schliemann looking for number 22 for him tonight, and he has it. Or number 23, I should say. 23 points. And the Spartans are up by 19. Playing some outstanding ball this second half. 9 minutes to go. Spartans want to get to that championship game tomorrow against Minneapolis, 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and we're hoping we'll be covering that one for you. Into the lane, Stewie missing the penetration shot, and Schliemann grabbing the rebound. What a game Jim Schliemann's having. Retzlaff over the line. Works it between the circles. Right side feed to Lerberg. High post, Schliemann is there, but Lerberg drives instead, goes baseline, kicks it back through, and it's intercepted. Stewie picks it off. Up the floor, here comes Anderson. 8.5 to go. Anderson free throw line, going three-point range. Now Schuler, baseline, kicks it out to the free throw line. Jumper's open, missed. Rutherford gets the rebound, stops after one dribble, and finds Retzlaff. Over the timeline. Retzlaff with a long three, that's off. Tipped up, no good by CJ. Boy, he went high and tipped that one, and it's grabbed on the defensive end by Brian Stang. Here's Matt Anderson, or Aaron Schuler rather, crossing the line with it. 8 minutes left in the ball game. Spartans by 19, 70-51 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Bounce pass delivered inside, and Stang takes it to the hole and converts. 6 points for Stang. 17-point lead for the Spartans. 7:45 to go. Retzlaff on the drive, has it tipped away out of bounds. Spartans will throw it in from underneath. Tom Chapman is in. Spartans want a timeout. Let's break. 4:60. Seamless gutter installation. Scott's the guy to talk to. He'll give you a free estimate. Just call 218-826-6153. That's 218-826-6153. Norson Window and Glass. One of our Spartan boosters, wishing the Spartans well as they try for this state championship in Minnesota Community College men's basketball. Schliemann hit with a charge as he backed into Jared Sebesta after getting the feed down on the low post. And for Jim Schliemann, that is his second personal foul. Turnover is just the 8th of the game for the Spartans. 70-53, Spartans lead by 17. We have 7:20 left. Matt Anderson, right side beyond the three-point arc. He was going to take the three. He bluffed the shot, dishes down low. Schuler penetrates, block shot, Rutherford, and a foul is called. Foul is on Jason Retzlaff. Jason picks up his second. That's team foul number 4. It's a shooting foul, though, and Aaron Schuler steps to the line, having hit both of his free throw opportunities tonight. He has 7 points. Schuler's free throw on the way off, and it's good. 8 points now for Aaron Schuler. Higher in, Rutherford out. Ridgewater won 81-70 last night in their game against Vermilion, and the Spartans beat Anoka Ramsey in their game last night. Second one was good also for Aaron Schuler. Final was 102-78 in that game. Schliemann led the way with 22. Spartans turn it over again. Ridgewater on the layup, and Schuler converts. He's in double figures now. 11 points for Schuler. Now it's a 13-point game with 7 minutes to go. Against pressure, Retzlaff taking the pass from Fernholz, brings it into the front court. He's double teamed across to Fernholz, now returning it to Retzlaff. The Spartans have led by as many as 19, but that's 6 straight points now for Ridgewater. Retzlaff pull up from the side of the lane, good. So Jason stops their run at 6. 25 for Retzlaff. Spartans by 15. Schuler beyond the three-point arc to the top of the key. Stewie penetrating, kicks to the corner to Schuler. Brings it back around the perimeter, top of the key to Matt Anderson, guarded by Chapman. Penetrating, we've got a foul on Chapman. And that's team foul number 5, and on Tommy, that's his second personal. Matt Davis is the only Spartan in foul trouble. He's had 4 for quite a while. Schliemann, Heyer, Fernholz, Chapman, and Retzlaff, the starting 5 out there for the Spartans. Lucas Post is in, replacing Schuler in the lineup. Stang comes out, and Duvel is, no, not Duvel, back into the lineup is Jared Sebesta. Got a foul on the inbounds play, and that one's going to be against Jason Retzlaff, who has his 3rd. And that's team foul number 6. One more, and the bonus will be on that way also. It's already on whenever the Warriors foul. 6:16 left in the game. Spartans by 15. Warriors trying to find an open man. Fernholz tips the ball, but it's recovered in the backcourt by Matt Anderson. Anderson brings it left side on the wing. They pass it down low to Coonan. Schliemann's right on him. Back out, three-point area. Coonan gets it in the corner. He'll let it fly from there. He buries the 3. Scott Coonan has a 10-point half, 12 for the game. And with under 6 minutes to play, the Spartan lead is down to a dozen. Middle of the floor, Chapman takes the feed. One dribble, then gives it to Retzlaff. Up the left sideline, takes it down low. Retzlaff leaning in, off the glass, And Jason has 27 points. And the Spartans are up by 14. Three-pointer on the way at the other end. That one is good. Back-to-back threes by Ridgewater. This is the time if they're going to make a comeback. Up the floor, the Spartans break the press. Fernholz has it rejected by Coonan. And the long rebound to Anderson. Here's Post from three-point range. That's over the basket. Coonan chases it down. He's beyond the three-point arc. Across the floor to Post. Kicks it to the corner. Stewie for three. Good! 3 straight threes for Ridgewater. Stewie's got 20. The Spartan lead is 8. 74-66. Here's Fernholz. 5 minutes to play. Fernholz double team. Now the pass for Retzlaff and a foul on Anderson. Anderson has his fourth. And Jason Retzlaff will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Now Ridgewater is making their run. There's no question about that. They have hit 3 consecutive three-point shots on 3 consecutive possessions. 3 different players. Stewie, Coonan, and Anderson. Retzlaff with the free throw on the way. It's good. 28 for Jason, who has hit 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. Stewie and Anderson will come out. Jason's second free throw opportunity on the way. Good. 29 points for Jason Retzlaff. Dave Retzlaff wants a 20-handed inventory, double the inventory space now, and that's great because they've got so much to show you in their stocks and pucks, and they've got the scene with your favorite players, including Garnett, Marbury, and Gugliotta, and their starter jacket sales going on. 35% off starter jackets, starting as low as $39.99. JK Sports, their brand new location next to Pine Plaza Campers, out by the Fergus Falls West Ridge Mall, where they do custom screen printing and custom embroidery too. Coonan goes to the hole and hits the field goal, and it's an 8-point game again, 76-68. Here come the Spartans against pressure. Fernholz beyond the three-point arc. Looks to Higher, left side, drives, baseline, puts it up off the glass, 2 points Higher. Chris Higher with 7. Spartans back to a 10-point advantage. They have led by as many as 19, but Ridgewater has gotten hot here and has come back strong. Out beyond the three-point arc, Blake Elhard gives it off to Schuler, driving on Retzlaff, into the lane, leans up, hits the penetration shot. Elhard has his first 2. Across the floor it comes to Higher. 78-70. Fernholz out of bounds almost. He saves it, got it to Chapman. Oh, wow, what a play by Chris Fernholz. There's Retzlaff on the far side of the floor. Under 4 minutes to go. Spartans up by 8. Chapman right side to the top to Higher. Swings it left side to Retzlaff. Driving, free throw line, 1 step in front. Pulls up and hits it. 31 points for Retzlaff. 19 second half points, 31 for the game, and the Spartans are up by 10 again at 80-70. They beat this team by 8 points at home after winning by 15 early in the year on the road. Coonan, right side, on the wing, to Post, across the floor. Elhard, baseline, hit trouble with it, knocked away, loose ball in the lane, and it's Higher. Coming up with it. Gives to Retzlaff. Down to 3:15 remaining. Up the left sideline, Chapman. Coach Retzlaff says, slow it down. Let's get set. Chapman gives it off to Jason Retzlaff. Jason up high with the basketball against Schuler. Stops the dribble, gives to Higher at the point. Right side to Schliemann. 3 minutes to play. Chapman to Fernholz. Left side, back to the top. Retzlaff. The long 3. It's there, but it's short. Brushed the bottom of the net and goes out of bounds. We don't see Jason do that too often. Anderson is in. Stewie is in. And we also have Brian Stang coming in. Post comes out. Also, Elhard is out. And also coming out of the ball game is Jared Sebesta. Ridgewater with the ball, down by 10, 2:45 to go. Coonan up high against Fernholz. Looks right side, now gets a return pass. Coonan giving it off to Matt Anderson. Anderson from 18, short. Coonan, the rebound, baseline against Schliemann, fights for the shot, he was out of bounds. Stepped out of bounds, trying to go around Schliemann. Ridgewater with 19 turnovers in the game, the Spartans with 9. Spartans, Schliemann behind the defense, will break in for the... Boy, the defense fell asleep. 25 for Schliemann. Spartans by a dozen. Here's Stewie for three, and Chapman blocks it. But it's recovered by Stewie. Left side of the floor, Coonan misses. Long rebound, good hustle by Fernholtz as he comes away with it, and we've got a foul on Coonan. Fernholtz will shoot for 1 and 1. It's Fernholtz, who has 8 points, including a pair of threes. He hit 4 out of 4 from three-point range last night. He has hit 2 of 3 from three-point range tonight. So he's had a great tournament shooting the threes, 6 out of 7. Fernholtz on the line. Free throw is off the heel. The rebound is tipped into the lane. It's grabbed by Chapman, up off the glass for 2. Chapman with the offensive board and the putback. And we've now got an intentional foul on Tom Chapman as he reached in to grab Matt Anderson. Intentional foul. Saying that he pushed him on the inbounds play. So Chapman gets the intentional foul. And that means we'll see Coonan going to the free throw line to shoot 2 here. And it's off the front of the rim, no good. Spartans leading by 14, 84-70. A minute 59 remaining. Second one out of the way. That one is good. So Coonan hits the second one. It's a 13-point game, and now the Warriors will get the basketball. Down by 13 with a minute 59 left. Stewie in the backcourt will throw it into Matt Anderson. Spartans by 13. The winner of this one plays Minneapolis for the state title on the Marauders home court tomorrow at 4. Penetration, Schuler, and a foul. The shot won't drop. Foul whistled against Jason Retzlaff, and that is his 4th. 4th foul on Jason's. Going to the free throw line is Schuler. Schuler has 11 points. He has hit 4 out of 4 from the line. Free throw good. 12 points now for Schuler, who has hit all 5 of his free throws. 84-72. Spartans by a dozen. Second one on the way. It is good. Did a little dance on the rim and then fell through. Here come the Spartans. Retzlaff up the right sideline. And we've got a foul, a charging foul. They knock Fernholtz over. And that foul is called against Stewie, and that will be his first. And Fernholtz will go to the line to shoot 2, as that was the 10th foul. Fernie has missed his only free throw opportunity. He can get into double figures if he hits a pair of free throws. Fernholtz had 14 last night, 4 threes and a pair of free throws, and he hits this one. 9 points for Fernholtz. Spartans lead 85-73. Second one up, good. So Fernholtz is in double figures. He joined Schliemann and Retzlaff. Jason with 31 tonight. 86-73. Right side feed picked up by Stewie, guarded by Retzlaff. Goes baseline, up and over the basket, and a foul on Schliemann. Schliemann's got his 3rd. And we'll see Stewie on the line to shoot 2. Stewie's got 20 points. He's hit his only free throw opportunity. 1:38 remaining. Spartans up by 13. Stewie's first free throw attempt coming. Vermillion and Mesabi play for the consolation championship tomorrow. Stewie hits the first of 2. 21 points. Vermillion beat Anoka Ramsey 84-80 today. Mesabi beat Riverland 82-74 in the consolation semifinals. Stewie hits both shots. He's got 22. Chapman to Schliemann on the drive to the hole. Basket good by Schliemann. 27 for Schliemann. 3-point area into the corner. Minute and a half to go. Spartans by 13. We got a foul on Heyer. Foul on Heyer. It'll be a 2-shot foul. Is on the penetration. Heyer picks up his 2nd personal. On the line, Coonan. Coonan has hit 2 out of 5 from the line. 15 points for Coonan. He had 2 at halftime, so he's come alive in the second half. Ridgewater can't win without Coonan producing. He averages 21 a game. Hits the free throw. Spartans by a dozen. And we have a timeout taken, full timeout taken by the Spartans. Here and talk about Svingen, Athens, Russell, and Hagstrom. They've been serving our area for over 100. Spartans are leading here 88-76 with a minute 25 remaining. Scott Coonan's on the free throw line looking for his second free throw on this trip, and it is off the front of the rim and in. 17 points for Coonan, 88-77, Spartans by 11. Retzlaff feeds higher, gives it back to Retzlaff. Driving, free throw line area, now takes it back out. Minute 15 to go. Retzlaff keeping the dribble going. Looks down low for Swingman. He overthrows the pass, and Jason hits himself on the head. He didn't like that. Made a poor decision there. 10 turnovers for the Spartans. They've done a great job taking care of the basketball tonight. A minute 10 to go. Coonan gets a screen. The three is on the way. The three is in. And Ridgewater wants a timeout. It's now an 8. And once again, we want to wish Alan Haugrud a speedy recovery from his bout with pneumonia. He's in the hospital, and we wish him a speedy recovery and all the best, Alan. Spartans wish you were here. Spartans have the ball. 1 minute left. Higher on the right sideline to Chapman over the line. Chapman driving in, goes all the way to the hole and misses the shot. There was no call. Ridgewater has it. Coonan over higher for three. Good! It's a 5-point game. Coonan hits another one. Here come the Spartans. Retzlaff, and a foul is called on Stewie, and Jason will go to the line. Wow. Ridgewater has hit some key three-point attempts in this game. They have 7 threes in the second half. When they were down by 19, Ridgewater hit 3 threes on 3 consecutive possessions to get it back down under 10 points. And here's Retzlaff on the line already with 31, and misses short off the front of the rim. 42 seconds left. It's a 5-point lead for the Spartans. 88-83. Retzlaff again. That one is no good, and it's out of bounds off Coonan, and the Spartans will keep it. How many times have you seen Jason miss 2 free throws? Doesn't happen. When it happens late in the game. It did against Central Lakes also at home. Now Chapman will pass it in with 42 seconds to go, and the Spartans up by 5, and the pass comes out to Retzlaff. Jason driving into the lane, and he walks. Boy, the Spartans have had some uncharacteristic happenings here down the stretch. Ridgewater with the ball, down by 5. Half a minute to go. The 3 by Anderson off the rim. Tipped out, Higher grabs it. Up the floor to Fernholz. 3-point area, trying to pass it off, and it's stolen away. Here comes Ridgewater again. The 3 by Stewie. That's off. Coonan the rebound. Puts it up, and he is fouled. And with 18 seconds remaining, Coonan is going to go to the line to shoot 2. And that foul is called against Chris Fernholz, and it is his second. There is still plenty of time left in this one. 18 seconds remaining. It's a 5-point lead for the Spartans, but Coonan is at the line trying to shoot 2. Free throw on the way is no good. He will shoot another. Lucas Post is in. Boy, never say die with Ridgewater. Brian Stang comes out. Spartans led by as many as 19. The lead now is 4 as Coonan hits the second one. Retzlaff up the sideline is fouled by Post with 15 seconds remaining. Post has fouled out of the game. And Retzlaff will shoot 2. And Jason has missed his last 2. He has 6 of 9 from the free throw line, and he needs these. Well, they gave the foul to Stewie. It's his third. I gave it to Post. Post is not out of the game. Stewie picks up his third. So now, here's Jason Retzlaff on the line, shooting and hitting. 5-point lead for the Spartans, 89-84, 15 seconds remaining. Timeout Spartans. We'll break. Jason Retzlaff is on the free throw line. He has 32 points. The Spartans lead by 5 with 15 seconds to go. And Jason hits his number, 33 for Jason Retzlaff. Ridgewater with the basketball. They just are not quitting here. Matt Anderson, three-point area. He lets it fly. He hits the rim. Rebound Schliemann and a backcourt foul. And with 6 seconds to go, now it's looking like the Spartans can breathe a little easier as Jim Schliemann is going on the line. He has 27 points, and he will shoot 2 here. That foul is on Aaron Schuler. It's his second of the ball game. Spartans lead it by 6 as Schliemann goes to the line. And barring a miracle for Ridgewater, the Spartans are going to play Minneapolis Community College tomorrow at 4 for the championship of this Men's Community College Conference State Tournament. Schliemann misses off the front of the rim. Jim has hit 3 out of 6 from the free throw line. Second one on the way. Good. 28 points for Schliemann. 16 in the second half, and the Spartans are up by 7. Here comes Anderson. Ahead to Schuler. The 3 on the way, and it's off the rim. Tipped up over the basket at the buzzer. The Spartans prevail. They stave off a comeback and defeat Ridgewater 91-84 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Our second half wrap for Integrity Computer Systems, a system you can trust. Jason Retzlaff, 21 second half points, 33 for the ball game. And Jim Schliemann with 28 points, 16 of them in the second half. Ridgewater and cut that 19-point deficit down to as few as 4 late in the ball.
Extreme, we in the iceberg F5, bounce from the scene, recline my seat, rock to the beat, lean